Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Slay the Spire. We're partway through an Ironclad run in Act 2 here. We picked up a couple of somewhat relevant relics, some kind of, I don't know, meh cards. Not really clear what direction we're heading. It would be cool to get like a Rupture or something, but not yet. So where do we start here? What are our priorities? Do we want to hit a shop? Yeah, but not right away. So let's look for a path. Okay. Guaranteed you have to go through at least one elite here, so that's something to note. The elites in Act 2 are usually pretty hard. I'd like to try to find a path that hits as many campfires as possible, basically. There's 1, 2 on this, and there's always one at the top, so I just don't count those. We could pick up 3 if we're willing to fight 2 elites, which I'm not so sure that I am. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna go up through here. Grab this campfire. Or actually, this is kind of cool because I have the choice. If I'm feeling very strong, I can go fight another elite here. But probably I won't. I'll hit this campfire and then grab a shop at the end. I can get to this point from here or here. They're basically equivalent, so I guess I'll choose this one since it gives me the choice of fighting this elite if I want. And at the end of the act, we healed most of our health, but not all. If you're playing not on Ascension mode, you do heal all health, but in Ascension 5 and higher, you don't heal all the way to full. Okay, well, here's this guy. He, the music seems really quiet. I'm gonna turn it up a bit. Okay. He has plated armor, which means every turn he gains 14 block for free. But if we can hit him through his block, we reduce the plated armor every time we do so. And he's basically gonna attack for like 12 every turn, pretty much. That's like just like what he does. I think there's a couple of other things, but that's about it. So I'll just block most of it and see what this is. Oh, that's nice. It gives me oh, also I have an energy relic. So let's see what this other card is. So now, like, what I was going to let him hit me for 1. But now I have like this option. I could choose to block it all because in addition to giving me 1 block, it gives me 5 attack because I'm playing a body slam, right? Or, like, would I rather have 1 block and 5 attack or 12 attack? I don't know. Probably the 12 attack, even though it shuffles a wound in, right? Oh, plus it reduces his plated armor by 1, which is nice, because I hit him twice instead of once. I did take damage, right? Oh no, I played 3 attacks, so I gained block from Ornamental Fan, so that was definitely the best play. Interesting. Well, I'll just play all the cards here, I think. I mean, you could choose not to play the feed and get greedy with it, but I just want to kill this guy and get this block. I can play all but one of these cards. I probably least need Brutality, to be honest, but actually that's the one I can play for free. I guess I'll skip the Headbutt. Sure. That means I'm exhausting it. I could exhaust this Brutality if I don't want it, I guess. Yeah, maybe I don't need the cards too badly. And I'll save myself some HP this way. I'd like to get back to attacking him soon, please. Let's see. Well, this is a good start, right? Well, no, Bash is a better start. dummy. And then body slam him. Nice. And we're just up to enough block where he can't hurt us. Can I do... Let's see, I need to do 18 plus my combust to finish him, which I can do quite easily. I don't even need the combust. Great. Save a health. What's the upgraded version of this? Cost 0, huh? I mean, we kind of have, together with Ornamental Fan, a reason to try to play many attacks. Alright, I'll take Fire Breathing, whatever. I feel like this is kind of too many powers. It's really tempting to take these cards that like give you a long-term bonus, but the more time you spend setting these up, the like longer you're just letting enemies hit you. So I think beginners tend to put too many powers into their deck, and I'm not like a good player. I'm okay. I still think of myself as like kind of a beginner, but not like a terrible beginner. Kind of like a mediocre beginner. I don't know, let's just hit these guys for some stuff and see what happens. With the shockwave, they'll take forever to ever hurt me, so... Is this the first time an enemy's attacked multiple times? No. We had... I was trying... If I needed to explain this mechanic to you. No, but the boss did multi-attacks, and... I didn't explain it then, but I figured you guys figured it out. I could shrug it off here to block his 11 damage, but I don't need to. Because these guys have the Flight ability, which has the special property that if you can attack them 3 times in a single turn, they lose their Flight, which also cancels their attack. So I just need to hit this guy 3 times. Ooh, Sever Soul. Good card. Actually, can I just kill him? Deal 4 and 5. That's 9? This is 12, so I guess I'll save that for someone else. So we'll put this guy down, and then Sever Soul this fellow. Maybe I should have shrugged first, actually. I didn't realize I had energy left over. I didn't want to... Even though I didn't need the block, I should have played the shrug to save it from Sever Soul, so I would still have it. On the other hand, though, like, we're not that likely to need shrug against these guys. Oh, spoke too soon, huh? Yeah, this guy's gonna get to do some damage if I don't spend a potion. Isn't he? Actually, do I kill him? 6. And 6 is 12. And 2 is, yeah, that's not lethal. So I think I'll just spend a potion. I sort of messed up this fight a little, maybe. But part of playing well is recognizing that instead of trying to convince yourself, trying to make your mistake look like a good play, is to just say, whoop, made a mistake. What do we do now? I'll take a pommel, I guess. Maybe Fire Breathing. Draw an attack, please? No. How's this for damage? That's 3. I guess I'll just block everything and hit him. Oh, did I still take 1? I guess so, yeah. Makes sense. Ah, but we get the feed. So this does 6. And then we get to eat him up and grab some bonus max HP. Nice little reward for this. Armaments is almost always a good card to have 1 of, because it lets you temporarily upgrade your cards in the middle of combat. And an upgraded armaments, like a normal armaments is not that good, but once you upgrade it, it's like crazy. It upgrades all cards in your hand, so you can play, like, you upgrade 1 card and sort of effectively upgrade a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I think we just take the armaments. And I'm still sort of on the lookout for cards to add to the deck, so I'll take the combat here. I don't need the shrug, but on the other hand, it's free, because I can't spend the energy otherwise. Maybe it'll draw something cool. Not really. I'll save the feed. I think I should be able to feed on the Mystic here at the end of the fight. They're still not attacking? Really? Give me back a Wild Strike? A feed? Yeah, maybe I can feed on that guy. Next turn. Maybe that was too ambitious. Maybe they are blocking too much. But it looks like it's worked out. Oh, I can even upgrade the feed. So right now feed is doing 15. This is 10. 19 and 15 is exactly enough to kill him. But I think I get some more from this armaments, right? So the armaments, the feed, upgrading it to give me 4 instead of 3 max HP. And a bit more damage as well. Let me just hit him for 10. 9 more. I feel like I'm not overkilling him by as much as I thought I would be. I must have miscalculated damage somehow. But anyway, it worked. And get out of here, defend. Yeah, and she, like, she really just, like, takes a long time. Whoa! That's a cool card. Shrug is free. Fire breathing is almost free. And I think I'll try to just kill her and not use the combust. Try to save a little bit of health. Maybe it's misguided because it'll take me more turns and I'll take more damage from brutality. But hopefully not. This should kill her, right? I don't need to do the math on this one. Seeing Red Plus. Well, that will help us with our quest to play many cards, I guess. Give us some more energy. Yikes. Is that what I want to do? I guess. I can't afford to wait around his feet. This guy just does so much damage. I need to hit him while I can. Let's Infernal Blade here. Apply the weak and vulnerable because we get a discount with Dropkick. Now we Wild Strike him and Combust. Combust is actually kind of bad against this guy because every time you hit him he gains block, so like at the end of the turn he's almost guaranteed to have some block that cancels my Combust. Still, it's really important to kill this guy quickly, so... Oh, I can just play all my cards, right? Yeah, let's do that. Does order matter? Let's armaments the Pommel Strike. Oops, sorry about that. I have an alarm on my phone that I forgot to turn off. Well, whatever. The phone is on alarms only mode, but that was an alarm, so what can you do? Alright. So we pommel him, and I really wish I could make use of this energy somehow. I think I'll drink a Swift Potion to avoid this 18 damage. Draw a couple cards. I was like, well, I have no energy. What happened? Yes, I was planning on the Seeing Red. Okay. Then we armaments strike to attack for a bit more, and that finishes him. Good. I'm not really exhausting very many cards, am I? It's really just the True Grit. And Infernal Blade, I guess. You know, there's a couple cards that exhaust themselves, like Seeing Red. I don't know that it's really enough to justify this. Whereas status cards, I'm adding a fair number of them, right? My Wild Strike, Reckless Charge, plus like bosses sometimes give you status cards. Does this guy? I'm trying to remember who this is. This is the Automaton, right? He doesn't really give you any status cards. Okay. But I think this is still just like fine. It's another power, proof that I'm a bad player. I just keep picking powers, but okay. Ah, this guy. I've never actually chosen to take good face, bad face. You like get a random relic and they're like, some of them are kind of good, some of them are kind of bad. I've never done it. Let's try it. So he swapped my face for this one. I've looked this one up. It's a neutral relic that has no gameplay impact, but it does something funny, and you'll see what that is shortly. So let's still smith, I think. It might be a little too greedy, but you know, maybe I should rest, but I think smithing the armaments is really valuable. I'm going to try to get through this elite fight without resting. There we go. It makes us caca at the beginning of every combat. Oh my god, I do not feel good about this fight. So how much damage do I have? 12 plus 7 is 19. That doesn't kill any of them. 10 plus 6 kills this one. I think that's got to be worth doing. I gain some block, but it doesn't, you know, I'm still gonna do this. Actually, I'm gonna attack this guy. He gains strength when you attack him, but I have excess block, and I'd like to finish him off so that there's fewer gremlins messing with me. Are they gremlins or? Yeah, gremlins. Ugh, I had hoped to finish them off this turn. It's not gonna happen. Ah, there's more! I'm really, really glad that I have Combust. It's quite good against hordes of little dudes, but I'm still in rough shape. Let's see what attack I get. Okay. Well, that'll actually give me some block. Well, any attack is giving me block, I guess. And this is a pretty bad one to get. So let's see. These guys are all taking 7 damage, right? Yeah. So I can kill this guy. And I have 18 more to distribute. Well, that kills this guy. And I'm actually going to put the remainder on the boss. Just to avoid... No, yeah. I'll try to let this guy die from just being combusted. Oh, wow, I have fire breathing too. I forgot. Okay, well... Yeah, that is a ton of damage. That is 42 damage. Block. Shockwave. What if I pommel this guy? He's right now at 19. He's taking 7 from Combust. That's 12. This deals 9 plus 1 is 10? Ah. But this would actually kill him, right? Yeah. He doesn't look dead, but he is. Because of my combust and fire breathing. Okay, well, I mean, things are getting a bit dicey, but, you know, what can you do? Just play all your attacks and see what happens. True Grit first. I actually maybe should have exhausted the defend. It might be a worse card than a wound since I already have Evolve up. I don't know, I'll take another True Grit. Whatever. Okay, I'll just block everything. I really don't think I want to draw more cards right now. This exhausts itself. I don't know, like, what's in the deck still? I really don't need extra energy, in fact. Like, I don't have enough draw for this card to be good. Well, I can just play it to exhaust it, though. I don't know. Let's get rid of this. If I'm not playing it, then I must not want it in the deck, right? I really need to kill this guy in a hurry. These guys are minions, so when the leader dies, they'll run away. So I really... One choice I could make is to focus him down and try to win somehow that way. Yeah. I'm clearly getting murdered this turn if I don't just kill him, so let's see if I can just kill him, huh? Well, that's the card I would maybe have hoped to draw. Oh my god, I think we're getting away with it, guys. Got there. Oh, thank God for that anger, huh? Yikes. Negate the next 2 curses you obtain. That's fantastic news because I have Cursed Key. I'm going to gain a lot of curses real soon. My deck has way too many cards. Okay, I don't know. Give me a Flame Barrier, maybe? Yeah, I've been having trouble spending all my energy usefully, so maybe that'll help. These are the guys that the caca sound originally comes from, so... getting it from the horse's mouth here, sort of. Armaments. The pommel strike for draw. This is great. These guys basically have a weak attack, but every turn they gain some strength, so you have to kill them quite quickly or they outscale you. Here I have a lot of cards to play, so I guess I'll start with the Seeing Red. It would be nice to get this guy into shape for being feeded on. How much total energy do I have to play here? 4, 7. So I have to choose one of these cards not to play, and I suppose it'll be a strike. Unless I can actually, like, make the strike kill something, in which case I could choose not to play the True Grit instead. So I want to get this guy down to close to 10 health if possible. This is 18 damage, so that's really... Oh, but I should play this first, right? Yeah. Now I want to get him down to 15. Does this do it? No. But 2 strikes would do it, I guess? Yeah, and then I can actually choose not to play the Wild Strike if I want. I can True Grit instead to block everything. But actually, these guys are vulnerable, and applying like 18 damage to them is really maybe going to help me survive a bit. I might let them hit me one fewer time when they're hitting for a lot, instead of now while they hit for very little. Flame Barrier looks pretty great right now. Although, I could kill this guy, right? Probably. Headbutt is 13, 22. Well, if this is even an okay attack, I kill him. It's a great attack, holy cow. It just like basically kills him all alone. Yeah, so here's what we do. We zonk him. I thought that was ethereal. Why is it still... What? It shouldn't have gone into my deck. It should have exhausted itself. Okay, well, whatever. We're going to play Fire Breathing here. And then one more attack. And I guess we get this back somehow. I'll take it. And now the Fire Breathing will finish this guy off. We attacked for 2, so... Or 2 times. See you later. Carnage is a good card. Alright, we lived. Once again, we lived. I mean, Uppercut's a good card, but... I don't know. This deck is out of control. I'm just going to keep putting cards in it and hope something good happens. Orichalcum, great. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. And Letter Opener. When you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. And we didn't get the curse because Omori canceled out the cursed key. Great. We're definitely resting here. And I'm not actually going through any faster than I did last episode, huh? Oh well. Well, let's just get everything out of here, including the Seeing Red. I don't want it anymore. This Snecko is like a weird dude to fight against. He confuses you. Why did I draw 6 cards? Oh, yeah, I did put on Brutality. That's right. He confuses you, which means every time you draw a card, its cost is randomly set between 0 and 3. So, like, you can get a bunch of 0 cost cards, or like the card you really want to play might cost 3. It's exciting, fun times, you know, if you're into that. I think I'm going to use a Shrug It Off here to block everything, and then attack for as much as I can. Wow! 0 cost Shockwave. Sign me up. Yeah, sometimes you can get really lucky with these. Getting more shrugs. Zero cost shrug, great. It's kind of important to block, isn't it? I think it would be better to play a feed and a strike than to just play one defend. And it even blocks a bit, so there you go. Yeah, we should be out of this fight without too much trouble soon. Bash him. No. Armaments and then bash and then charge, I think would do it. This would be 10. I think this is also 10. Yeah. So 10 and 10 times, or plus 50%. That would be 15 twice, which kills him. Okay, that Snecko fight went way better than it sometimes does. Alright, this combos with all of our deal damage to yourself cards. So it's sort of, it'll often be a 0 cost deal 18, which is pretty good. I'll skip the combat here. Obtain a relic and maybe become cursed. Sure, why not? Ginger, you can no longer become weakened, and we didn't get cursed. Great. Caca! Well, what are these potions? Liquid bronze might be good. Just hit him with everything we've got, see how much block he ends up with, and liquid bronze this turn would deal like 4 damage. It doesn't seem all that great. Okay. Alright, we shrug. True Grit the defend gets us out of damage range. And we bash to keep him vulnerable. I think that's better than playing a fire breathing. I could brutality to try to make sure we get to some good cards. Sure. Often it'll just like do 1 damage or 2 damage to me for nothing, but sometimes it'll make the fight shorter by like a whole turn, which is crazy. So Whirlwind, huh? That's probably just the best card to play here, right? And I was thinking I would use my artifact potion here to negate the debuff he's using. But actually we've dealt so much damage to him that I think we can probably finish him off next turn, and I don't need to. I have Orichalcum! Oh, I forgot about Orichalcum. Alright, good to know. Alright, I think we armaments here. Yeah, this is lethal for sure. Clash, no way. I have way too many non-attacks. Flex is just not good in this kind of deck. Flame Barrier could be good. Just like a big defend you can play. Alright, whatever. And finally, the shop we've been waiting for. I have millions of dollars. What can I buy from you? Healing is more effective during combat. That does include our post-combat heal, so we'd be healing for 9 instead of 6 every turn. Every combat, that would be good. Sure? And then I could grab another Combust, maybe? Mayhem is also a lot of fun. I don't know if it's good, but like this deck is just a mess. It doesn't really matter what I put in it. But, you know, powers, they play themselves many times, right? They give you an effect many times, so could be relevant. Wow, this is so expensive. $467 to get both of these, so we couldn't even afford these both. Maybe I'll just take the Magic Flower. And Combust. And another True Grit. Why not? This deck is a mess. And the Act 2 boss. I'm sorry, you guys didn't hear it, but I was saying caca! Yeah, definitely want to start with a Combust here. Bash him. Headbutt. We get the bash back. He's negating debuffs, but eventually we'll get to him. He summons some buddies. Flame Barrier's a good start here. I guess I'd rather just do 18 damage than bash this guy, right? Let's drink the liquid bronze here. More combustion. Yes, please. All right. I guess just to get an extra strike in. It's not great, but I'll take what I can get. Yeah, doing 12 damage to all enemies every turn is pretty great. But I have a lot of blocking to do. Probably should play that. Why did I draw a card? What? What card did I just play? How did I end up with this combustion, or this brutality in my hand? I'm pretty sure I drew it. Why did I draw it? Ah, I didn't draw it. I killed this guy here who had stolen it from me earlier. Fine. Okay, so we Infernal Blade. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's uppercut him. Get at that fire breathing. And Heavy Blade. Yeah, here's his big attack. Bit of a tough one to survive, but I do believe I have enough blocks here. There's this bug where, like, if you put your mouse down here, sometimes it does that. I'm not sure exactly where you have to do it, but anyway. this attack is free, so I think I'll play it. It's not like I'm going to be making him any more vulnerable. I'm not going to play Uppercut. I need... Oh, well, actually, it does weaken him. Uppercut does a lot right now. Right, making him weak... I don't have anything... I don't have anything that makes weak enemies weaker, so... It reduces his damage by 25%, which is about 15. So actually, this is, like, better than Flame Barrier. And it damages him and makes him vulnerable, so this is a great card right now. Yeah, 15. I'll play that. And True Grit is probably good. Like, you might say it's mandatory, it's your only block. But actually, right now, an attack is a block. Because we've played 2 attacks already, so we could block for 4 by just, like, hitting him with stuff. And that might be better than playing, say, Flame Barrier. But probably not. Well, Flame Barrier blocks for 12 and deals 4 damage to him. Or I could attack for 21. No, more than that, because he's vulnerable. About 31. And block for 4. I think 27 damage to him is worth more than 8 damage to me, right? So I should go for this. I could even feed and give up on... Yeah, I'm never getting back to this feed, and it's just slightly better than strike, so I'll take it. Oh, I forgot I have brutality and I killed myself. Alright, that's how this game goes. I guess it was important to block a little bit more, huh? I forgot how much damage I was dealing to myself every turn. Yeah, 3 per turn. Okay, kind of a problem. Inadequately prepared is right. Alright, well, there's our score. And that was our first run. Next episode, I guess we'll play as the Silent, the character I have advanced the furthest with in Ascension levels. And so you guys can see that one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.